Okay, so this is my new to me 1989 Nissan Silvia, originally CA18 DET. I picked this up with a SR swap in it from Melbourne, and it's going to be sort of slowly put back together over the course of the next few months. Originally I was just going to get it running because it was very close to running, get it started, driving, registered, but sort of found a few issues the more I sort of dove into the car. You can see, typical Silvia thing, clutch master was leaking and it stripped it back to bare metal. So, and you can see this bay is pretty worse for wear. Plan is to completely strip this and get the whole bay painted and refreshed. It's really dirty at the moment. Obviously it's just been sitting. Previous owner had it for a few years and was putting it together, but I don't think it's ever been cleaned. I've had a little go at the subframe down here, but still it's just filthy. So everything's gonna get stripped. I'm gonna have a good friend of mine come over and give me a hand painting this. I'm gonna do it all here, set up a sort of makeshift booth. But it should come up pretty good, at least presentable, at least better than what it is. Sort of show you around the car a little bit more. It's a pretty original car, factory heads-up display. It's got fender liners, which is cool, never seen that before. It's got all interior trims, plastics, something a little sus here, but you tail that, forget about it. But pretty straight car. It's got a couple dings in this quarter panel here, but nothing some PDR can't fix. Apart from that, it's original paint. It's a pretty tidy little car. My plan is to really just clean this up. I don't know if I'm going to paint the exterior. Depends how carried away I get with this car, but definitely going to do the bay, sort of document the process of that first. Get it all nice and tidy and clean, so that once I put the motor in, start with a nice clean base. And then interior wise, I'm going to keep it fairly stock, or factory rather. It's got the CA seats. Obviously it's a factory CA car, so I've always wanted those seats in a S13. I will be changing the driver's side. I've got a Bride Bricks 1.5, I think it is. But here, have a look at the interior. Factory heads-up display. Passenger seat is in really good condition, apart from one Siggy stain. But everything else is really tidy. All right, well, enough talking. I'm gonna get to stripping this bay. We're gonna take off all of the fenders, the wheel tubs. This car's pretty complete, so it's probably going to take me a little while to strip it, get everything out of the way, pull the harness off, fuse box, brake master, clutch master, wiper motor, the cow, headlights, all that stuff has to come off. Get it stripped down to basically a bare front end, and then sort of see what I'm in for. So basically stripped the whole front end of this car, the body panels, all the AC stuff, all the wiring, everything's basically done. Pretty much got the car where I want it. I'm gonna go through and tape up all the holes inside the cabin, the heater core, the AC lines, just so nothing gets inside there when I go and wash this whole thing. It's still really, really dirty, so I need to go through with degreaser, pressure washer, get it all really, really clean before I can start sanding and prepping this for paint. Car here, everything taped up. The lighting's really bad here, but it's okay. I've got all the wiring in a plastic bag down there, so none of it gets damaged. I'm basically just gonna go over with a foaming degreaser that sort of cakes on and sits on there, let it sit on for a little bit, and then hit it with the pressure washer. Hopefully it gets most of it off. I'm gonna have to agitate some of it, of course, but hopefully this gets 95% of the dirt and grime off, because some spots are really, really bad. I'm gonna open this door up so that the sun can hit it. Hopefully that helps, I don't know, break up all the dirt and grease. But yeah, we'll come back once this is all clean. So this is it after pressure wash, degreaser, and then I've just wiped the whole thing down. So it's come up pretty good. At least it's clean now. It was so much just grime and build up all along on this. The frame rails, the battery tray. Still looks pretty dirty, but it's actually a lot cleaner. Now I just have to start sanding, pull off a few little extra things that are already on there. Ideally, I want to get the car up in the air, drop the subframe, all the suspension, so I can sand and paint and not have any of that in the way. I'll have to mask any of it. It just becomes a pain. It's easier to just drop it down out the bottom and forget about it. So probably in the next video, you'll see this getting all scuffed back, sanded. Also got there's a little bit of rust here and there, so treat the rust, do what we got to do there. But get it basically to the point where it's ready for painting. So next video will be a lot of sanding, a lot of prep, but should be good. So yeah, catch you in the next one.